Hi, Crafty Fam. This is Teresa from Sassy Beaver Crafts coming at you with another tutorial. This is part of the church ministry picnic series, and I'm just making some crafts that I can donate to the ladies at the picnic. We're going to just do a little bit a raffling thing and see who wins what. All right, so this right here, I am going to make these house slippers right here I found from Target. This is a Pinterest find. And when I saw the slippers, I was like, oh my gosh, they're so cute. You know, who wouldn't want to wear a pair of house slippers that were, decorated such as this, I've already done one because I wanted to see how it would look, right, before I actually did both of them and showed you the finished product, okay? So this is one of them. And some of the material that I got like, I think I got this lace right here from Walmart. And the flowers that just came off of something like this, I think it just had a whole bunch of flowers on it. I may have gotten that from, I don't know, a flower store. And then I use these little things right here, flower decorations right here that I put there and there. And then for the leaves right here and here, because I wanted some greenery on it, I got these from Hobby Lobby here. I just took the leaves out of the flower petals that were in this bag right here. Okay. And the slippers I got from a discount department store that I shall not name. And I left the little cardstock in here just for the weight. I don't think it's going to weigh it down or anything because it's lightweight, but I wanted to keep its shape. All right. So with that, I think the shoe right here is a size large, which is a 9-10. I'm hoping that whoever wins this will be able to fit the shoe. If not, just, pay it forward to somebody else who can fit it. How about that? All right, so let's get started. And this is a really easy peasy tutorial. So let's get started on it, okay? All right, so first what I did with this particular shoe right here, I just got my trim. And I use about 30 inches of trim. Okay, so I got that. And I started about, let me go ahead and put my finger protector on it from this hot glue gun that I'm about to use. Because yesterday I just burnt my doggone fingers up. Oh my God, I forgot that I had these things and I got them from Dollar Tree. So I'm going to start right here. And I believe I've already used the my little lighter to stop it from fraying. I think I already did that. But it doesn't seem like it's going to fray at all anyway, but I don't know. So anyway, let's get started about right there. And what I'm going to do at first, let me make sure that lifts up. Yeah. What I'm going to do at first, I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the end. Or should I say on the tip of it? Yeah. All right, so I'm going to take that just to start it off. I'm going to take that and lay it here because I'm going to have 3 layers all around, right? And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my stick pins. That's what I called them back in the day because that's what my mom called them when she was trying to teach me how to sew. So that's the official name, stick pins. I'm gonna put the stick pins in them, and I'm only doing this so that it can be as fairly even as possible on each side. And I'm gonna take them out as I glue them. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna continue that all the way around, like so, until I get. Let's see, maybe one more there. Until I get what's the name? To the beginning, which is there. All right. Also, all right, so let me get my hands out the way. I'm going to stick that there. And so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to just turn this around to see if it's about where I want it to be. And it's not, because I don't want this part right here hanging, hanging down too much, because I don't want it to touch that person's feet, because it might, get a little bit of irritating just to feel that on your feet every day. So I'm just going to lift that up. So, see? So it should not touch her feet. Okay? So I'm happy with the remainder of the trim. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to lift this up. Okay? And I am going to take this stick pin out, and I'm going to put the glue on the beginning of the trim like that. Okay. All right, and then I'm just going to lay it down where it was and just take my hot glue gun protector thingy and just press it down. Okay, and right here, seemed like I didn't press this down here, so let's just go back there and get that. And you notice for this one, I'm only putting it on, let's see if I can show you, not the whole trim, but just the tip of the trim, which is right here. Okay, let me put my hands, just the tip of it. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna turn it around a little bit and do the same thing. All right, coming up on here. All right, just putting the glue and making sure I go from one end to the next. All right, and just gonna lay it down and push it down so it can stick to the slipper. All right, and we almost finished that first row. Okay, so you're gonna go with this one, and I think I'm gonna turn it that way. And I know it's hard to see white on white, but I think you get the picture of what I'm doing. All right. Have you guys ever, like decorated something that was unusual like this? If so, leave it in the comments and I'll probably end up stealing your idea. I'm just playing. But I did see a lot of these on Pinterest, and I didn't see a tutorial or anything like that. Floating back to YouTube, and if one is out there, well, I didn't see it, but that's cool too. All right, so we're coming up on the end of that. And I thought about how am I going to, display this or give this, because usually shoes come in a box, right? However, slippers don't usually come in a box. They usually just have them hanging up, right? So I looked at a lot of shoe boxes on how to decorate, a shoe box, but then I had to, and I was going to make a really, really pretty shoe box for this, some lavender and whites and yellows and whatnots. But then I measured the length of the slipper and found out that it was about 12 inches long or so. And I thought about, my paper, my craft paper, and which is 12 inches too. And I was like, nah, that ain't gonna work. Oh, so I decided to make a gift bag, which I'll show you later on. But anyway, going on the second row. All right, we're gonna just come up just a little bit so that we can have a layer overlapping like this. All right, so this is the first one and this is the second one. Okay, the first row and the second row, and we're going to keep on going around. Okay, all right, there we go. And it's going to be like an oval shape, for this one, don't expect a round shape with the trim. It's going to be oval. so we're done with that part. Well, I'll tell you what. Let me just, I think I'm just going to fold that. Because I don't have my little lighter gun. So, on me, so I'm just going to fold it like that. All right. All right, so we're going to now inspect it just to make sure it is fairly even all around. And this part I don't like here because, well, you can't really see it, but I see it well. It's spaced too far apart. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's got this big old gap right there. All right, so that's better. Okay. All right, so hopefully everything will come together after I start decorating it. All right, so I'm going to take my flower petals here. All right, and I'm going to start on the, let's see, on this side right here, which is the front. And with this, only thing that I regret doing for the flower petals, as you can see, there's yellow, like the little petal on the inside, the stamen, I should say, is yellow. And I forgot that I should have opened them up so that you can see, you know, a different color. But I crammed them so close together so you don't really see the yellow in it, you know. So I can't show you the yellow in this one because I'm going to have to cram it up too so they can be uniform. But anyway, what I did was just put some glue on the tips of the paddle, all right, and I just laid it down so it can stick to something. Okay, don't matter if it sticks to the slipper itself or the trim, just as long as it sticks to something. Okay, all right. And I have a whole long, what you call this thing, flower something, I don't know. Anyway, I had a whole lot of these right yesterday because I cut these off of this, and I had a whole long stem of these. But you know how it is, you see something yesterday, or you have something yesterday and you can't find it the next day. Well, that's how it is now. So how did I lose that? I have no idea. So I'm just working with what I have, and hopefully this will be enough for this slipper. And we're going to go ahead and add on these puppies, okay? I like to see where I'm going to place it before I actually glue it together. So I'm going to try to squeeze it up under here. I think I need to take some more of the stem off. I just use my little snips here to take some of the stem off so it will be able to go inside. Okay, like that. Probably need to take some more off of this one as well. Okay. Now this one right here is not curving. This one right here is not curving as much as the other. And it's not really that flexible. I don't want to destroy it. I'm try to roll it. Hopefully I'll get a little bend. Yeah, I did. Good. All right, we're going to put that there. Well, hold on. Yo, it's gonna, you're gonna get some nasty rain for the next 4 or 5, maybe 6 days. Thankful for the rain, but not that many days in a row. All right, so there we go there. Okay. So let me go ahead and glue it on down. Okay, let's see. Any range? All right, let's see. Okay, that's about right. And then let's get the other one. And I need another glue stick. All right, here we go. All right, so let's get this one. Here. I am so glad I am back in my craft room, y'all. I tell you, when I told you when I did my my first craft fair, it just totally burnt me out. I didn't want to think about crafts, not even a little bit. All right, so how's that looking? Like it's sticking up like horns, huh? Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and put the leaves on, and we will be finished. So let's see, I want one there, and one, let's see, maybe there. Yeah, yep, looks good to me. All right, so a little bit of glue there. All right. Press that down. All right, and a little bit of glue on the tip there. Don't really need much glue on these little leaves though. Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, oh, wait a minute. Spoke too soon. Do that again. There we go. All right. Y'all, we are finished. We are finished. All right. So that was easy, right? And that was so simple and fast. Don't you like crafts that just don't take all day? I surely do. All right. So here we go, y'all. How does it look, crafter fam? Huh? I tell you what, I might keep these for myself, but no, I ain't gonna do that. I'm hoping whoever the recipient is will, you know, enjoy wearing these slippers, you know. Anyway, so I'm going to make a gift bag for these slippers. I'm not going to do a tutorial on them because someone already has, and I'm just, you know, borrowing their idea. But the thing about that gift bag, I want acetate in the front of the gift bag because I want you to be able to, you know, see the slippers as I, you know, place them in the bag. You don't have to wonder what's in the bag. You can actually see it. See right through it. But anyway, let me get to making that, and I will see you guys in a little bit, okay?